It's the last episode of my culinary adventure through southern Africa, and I couldn't be ending off at a better place than the Italian kitchen. Why? Well, Mr. Garth Morton, who's the chef there, used to be my assistant when I traveled through Africa. And to end off with one of my very dear friends is absolutely amazing. And I'm really looking forward to that, to spend time with one of my mates. This time, however, I am not his boss, he is mine.
My name is Justin Bonello. I've spent the last couple of years cooking in and travelling to some of the most beautiful and remote corners of Africa. Now it's time for me to lift my game, to replace the potjie pot with the double broiler and the primal fire with the oven. How? Well, over the next 3 months, I'm going to spend a couple of days a week at 13 of South Africa's best and most well-loved kitchens and restaurants, learning how to become a better cook.
Garth?
Hey, my boy.
Here we go again. Too long, man.
Yes.
For a change, you get to shout at me.
Go.
Oh,
Welcome to Italian, my boy.
So what you gonna do to me?
We're just gonna go and have a jolt. I'm gonna show you all my signature dishes. And then I'm basically gonna tell all the waiters to punch those dishes. And then we're gonna watch you sweat. And I hope you don't stuff them up because it's my name.
Okay. Thanks, bud.
It was a pleasure.
Really all heart.
Yeah.
You'll have to introduce me to everyone.
Okay, William. This is Lisa.
Hello, Lisa. Nice to meet you.
This is Mzi.
Mzi, nice to meet you, brother.
He's my pizza chef. He rocks, bro.
It's nice and intimate, eh?
It's very intimate. When you sweat later, you'll see how intimate you are.
Well, I have my apron.
Not pink, eh?
Not pink. It's your style.
Best up pomodori sauce. We've made it a million times together, but anyway, Napolitano sauce. There's an onion. I'm just gonna get some garlic.
Somehow, my time in any kitchen starts off chopping onions.
That's it. Okay, onions in, eh? You didn't see that.
I'm so proud of you, man. You know, when you and I started, I don't know what, 3, 4, 5 years ago?
A couple of years ago, eh?
You know, I mean, buddy, you weren't a
Chefs.
No, you weren't. That's the thing. But look at you now, man.
Yeah, bro, this
Well
is
done, buddy.
that one. Next up, I'm going to show you a secret. I do a sunrise tomato pesto, which I'm going to show you how to do now. It's my signature. So you can get about 3, 4 handfuls, big handfuls, and just start chopping them, man.
Yeah, you like that, eh?
I know.
I can see it coming. All the shitty tasks in the kitchen.
So you're taking forever. Should we help him, Will?
Yeah.
We're going to chop the chives, and we've got some dough. It's all going to be blended. And then, unfortunately, we don't have a zester in this kitchen. It's not necessary, so we always have grater. I normally take 2 lemons, just the zest. Don't go to the white because it's bitter. I'm going to do it on there. You're going to be here forever.
Now, this is getting ludicrous. Here it comes.
It's good.
No, chef. Really, this much lemon zest into your tomato sauce, your Napolitano sauce?
What page are you on? We're making a sun-dried pesto here.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, the Napolitano sauce comes to the boil.
Yeah.
And I'll turn it down so it can simmer for a couple of hours, eh? I said no white.
Buddy.
I said butter. Okay, buddy. Enough then. Do you want to have fun with the blender?
Sure, chef.
Almost there. Yes, you take forever. Come on. Are you finished? Making, I know you hate making lasagna, so guess what you're making? So yeah, your butternut's on the boil for you. Just gonna make it soft, also blend it to a puree. So then we do mince, butternut, bechamel, first, and then all the cheese is on top, eh?
I must admit, it's the first time I've been told to squeeze mince for a lasagna.
Otherwise it just gets clumped, eh?
Yeah, makes sense.
You're so lucky, you've got the white sauce made, you've got the butternut done.
Buddy, it's about
This is rubbish, absolute rubbish.
teamwork. Right, let's talk about first impressions of Garth's kitchen, the Italian kitchen. It's got nothing to do with the kitchen itself, actually. It has to do with how Garth has grown up. I mean, I've known him since he was, I don't know, 21 or 22 years old. And he's matured into a bloody good cook. You know, and that's the a really amazing part, is seeing one of your friends do well, and he has done so well for himself, to be in charge of his own kitchen, and to see the confidence levels that he has, the way he handles his space, the way the guys in the kitchen respect him is absolutely brilliant. My only fear is that he's gonna give me horns. What's next?
Cool, we're gonna make hammocks, which is an ice bind, but it's smoked. A
What?
ham hock. Ham hock.
I'm thinking like a banana sling. You know, that's what you said, man. It's that ring in your mouth.
No
that you
way,
can't
man.
elocute clearly what
Rubbish.
you're saying. Not a hammock, a ham hock. When does it end? Prep.
There's a whole lot of alcohol over there. So to run to the courtyard for me and go look at my beautiful bay leaf tree and go get us a couple of bays, like 3 or 4. Well, what I normally do, obviously because they're fresh, they're beautiful, I just score the edges.
Garth, that's the first time I've ever heard of anyone scoring bay leaves. Finally, you teaching me, and in.
Yeah.
Chopped up roughly, Garth.
Yeah. And then a whole jar of whole grain. And I normally take about 3 tablespoons of English. And then you're going to grab the black pepper behind you. Then I take roughly a cup of flour and I just put some water in, basically to thicken the sauce.
Okay, next, bud.
Bottom half, then I cut underneath. You just want the fat. Okay, we don't want to get too much of the meat gone.
And then face down.
Yeah, but that skin bit that you've done, down. And then we've got to double wrap it again. Yeah. And so you want to get some table bread in. Right to the back.
Next to the lasagna. For what, like 4 hours?
Show you a quick dish. Prawn bucatini with that pesto. Made this morning.
Yeah.
A little bit of olive oil.
All down one side.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do roughly one of those.
Yeah.
On the side. Where's your prawn stock on? I don't know. Too small, that is, yeah. Squeeze the lime. Trying to do pasta. Sprinkle a little bit of salsa on. Last little touch. Yeah. A little bit of dill. Put a little bit of rocket on top of that. You got your lemon wedge. And there we go.
Garth, it's delicious. You know, I am so proud of Garth. I mean, even just watching him now, there's nothing fancy about Garth's food. It's honest, it's humble, it's what you imagine food should be like. You know, there's a place for a 5-star restaurant in every city in the world. A place for a couple of them in every city in the world. But there's a much bigger need for a place like the Italian kitchen, and for the way that Garth cooks. Food made with love, the taste and the combinations, trying to work out in his space how he can best put beautiful food out on the plate. Now we hurry up and wait.
We hurry up and wait.
Okay, but the mise en place is ready. Everything is on that side. The risotto is ready to go. It's a standing question I have. And there it is, it's coming out. Oh, look at it though, eh? Amazing, Garth. I can see how the meat's falling off the bone, and so now you're just going to leave that and let it settle in a bit. Now we wait.
Yeah.
The part of being in a restaurant that I think every cook or chef lives for is starting to happen. Service.
Okay. Well, it's only 2 of us, so let's teach you how to do a mushroom and fillet bucatini and a mushroom bucatini. So we just want to nip it there.
Dip it in, pull it up.
You're also looking for roughly enough, you know what I mean? Run into the fridge and go get some those mushrooms for me.
You really like your job, eh?
It's not a job.
Yeah,
An adventure.
Yep. Just a little bit of colour on it. Flipping back over, so lekker rare. You put some time in here?
2 portions, 1 portion?
Just 1 portion for now. And then the mushroom sauce from earlier. Ding-a-ling. Okay, Jess, so we've got 2 fish on order, which are done in the wood-fired oven.
Okay.
And we're going to do those roasted baby tomatoes.
Salt, pepper, flesh side down, lemon juice, fire.
So then, just before it's cooked, you pull it out and you put parma ham on top.
Okay, and
So
then
it
it'll
will crispy
stick
up
up
nicely.
nicely. Lovely.
So that roasted garlic and parsley mash. And then we're going to put those in the middle. Yeah, half off, please.
There was something I only learned the other day about when, on your lemons, cut the ends off, so if they pick it up, so you can squeeze it without it jumping all over the room. Okay, guys, I'm finding my feet. You know, it just takes a little while to settle into a kitchen, but thank you for being understanding. And listen, the whole idea is that Friday, Saturday, I can help, eh? I think you've been kind to me tonight, but...
Yeah, we always kind in the beginning, eh? New order! 1 calamari, 1 carbonara with mushrooms and a prawn bucatini on hold.
Let's sum up my first evening with Garth and Will in the kitchen. I actually enjoyed myself. I'm glad tonight was a gentle night because we know that tomorrow night and Saturday night are fully booked. But tonight was nice and gentle. The food was easy. You know, after being in 12 other restaurants, for me this is actually a breeze. Burnt my hands a couple of times, but I'm looking forward to being put under some pressure in the next 2 days. But for my first day in the Italian kitchen, it was a breeze. Loved every second of it, and more than anything else, loved being with my good friend Garth. This is really one of those nights where chefs and cooks live to die for. You know, it's going to be... And here we go, first guests arriving. Yeah! There we go.
Okay. Mushroom fillet, prawn bucatini, 3 roll pizzas.
Yes, chef.
Got a little bit of mint and spring onion.
Yep. First order out, number 1.
1 crumb livers.
Good, good, good.
Can you give me a strainer, please, guys? Just a homemade sweet chili sauce.
A little taste for me. God. This is going to be crazy tonight. You can already feel it.
And next one for the takeaway.
You're confusing me.
I'm going to use this for the table instead of a takeaway because he's ready with the table. Then you can do the takeaway on afterwards.
Okay.
Okay, restaurant takes preference.
But I've got 2, huh?
My kitchen, my rules. Just stay here. Sorry. Yellow polka dot bikini, Justin Vanilla.
Nice one for me, buddy. Yeah. I'm not scared. You know what, bud? You can put me in this apron. I won't even... It'll make
For
me
the
get...
newbie, eh?
Sure. I'm going to get you, buddy.
Finally, after all these years.
Yeah, you've been waiting for that moment.
No idea.
What you laughing at?
For me, guys.
That's just every time I look outside, there's like another table and another table. Lozenge. So I take it we're serving lozenges tonight.
Lozenges and Molleroni.
Oh, we're just waiting for you to make a mistake.
Waiting for you to drop
Make a mistake.
How's that run?
You done well, Buna?
I can't remember how to make the mushroom bucatini.
Mushroom bucatini, is it fillet?
No, straight.
Straight, so it's just mushrooms in the pan.
Yeah,
Saute
same
them
as.
off.
Okay, chef. Who stole my mushrooms? Nice, buddy. Nice, hey?
Too oily.
Yeah. Mushroom bucatini to go, chef.
JP, you're making me boil, bro. You're making me boil. Concentrate. On the starters, concentrate. Table 9. Gnocchi, how long? Gnocchi, Sam, how long? Okay. 2 palmers, you got. That's the bucatini.
That's bucatini.
Yes. No, the other one went to the other.
You say that's making you feel special.
Lekker, yourself?
Look, you guys match.
No, we're in the pink outfit, man.
The pink of the pink.
Yeah? You've got the top half, I got the bottom half, eh? 10 minutes, buddies, 10 minutes and they can all bugger off.
Thank you.
Tim, man, I'm just a skivvy in the kitchen. 11:05. Kitchen over leeway! Officially, service is coming to an end. The last order is going out. But it's taken me 13 weeks to realize that kitchens turn boys into men and girls into women. You know, it's definitely that situation of shape up or ship out, or if you can't take the heat in the kitchen, you get out. And I cracked the heat in the kitchen. Check you later. It's my last day at the Italian kitchen with Garth, but because we've got all our friends and family coming for dinner tonight, we're going to pop out, go to Chocolate Studio and prepare a dessert, and then we get back, we're going to get straight into preparing a whole whack of ossobuco for all our friends and family. They've been told to come at 7 for 7:30, and we're talking all my friends. This is going to be crazy. Let's get cracking.
Hey, my boy.
To take the heat out of our kitchen at Garth's kitchen, we're going to have Dimo teach us how to make like a really cool chocolate dessert. And it doesn't get better than this, you know, the Lint Chocolate Studio. Dimo, sorry we're a bit late.
No, no problem.
It was a late night last night. We, as you can see by the size of my bags,
It's a bit of a heavy one, huh?
and I'm glad you're responsible for desserts.
No, I got it under control. We're going to do the 65 Madagascar, the cream, the mousse, a little bit of raspberries, and then we're going to finish off with a bit of chantilly cream. That's it, very simple.
Okay, so how do we start and things?
So we need to melt this down.
Yeah.
So we're going to do it old-fashioned way, double boiler.
Yeah.
Melt that down and then add the flakes to it. So praline and what we call feuillantine. And now you just need to mix it up and that's it. That's pretty much what it is.
Good.
Yeah, so now, basically you can put your own layer
As much as you want.
yeah, or as little as you want.
And then what goes on top is the mousse.
That's the mousse that we're going to make. The only thing is, we just need to make sure that the base is sealed so that when you put the mousse in, it doesn't seep out. It's probably
So
going
we've
to
got
taste
80
good
of
too.
these to make, so I reckon we should put it in the fridge. Get cracking now.
Yeah, so that gets into the fridge. So for the mousse, we have the chocolate, then we have milk and cream. So what's going to pretty much happen here, we're going to heat up the milk component in a saucepan, then add the chocolate to that saucepan, make a thick, almost what we call a ganache, whip up the cream, and then fold it in. So now to this, while the mixture's still warm, you're going to add your gelatine.
I mean, in a sense, it's like making a panna cotta or something like that, you know?
So now you can transfer to the mixing bowl.
I can't believe I just licked your finger. It was like, I don't know, the burger is bigger.
Okay, so I think we're ready with the cream. Pour a little bit in. You're gonna... As soon as that's all come together and you see a nice even tone, we're done.
So what do we do now? Yes.
Okay, so now it's pretty much getting what we set initially. So you'll see there now it levels out, and that's exactly what we want. So we get a nice uniform shape, and then we glaze it after.
So next.
So this goes into the fridge now. So what we're going to do now is the actual glaze to coat the mousses that we made. First cream milk in.
And then the cream.
And then glucose in. Quite a sticky business this.
It is, huh?
We add all the chocolate.
Yeah, I'd go insane in here. It's like having a fix every day. You walk in, that's bang, yeah.
So now hydrated. Then all we do is we add the gelatine to it.
Gonna mix it in.
Okay, so that's it. Why challenge ourselves? Okay, so pretty much just glazing.
What?
So you just make sure that you've got the glaze all the way around, and that's it. You let the rest drip off. So normally 1 ladle full of this would be sufficient for.
So just
That's it.
an even. Garth, man. That's easy. Okay, Garth. 76 to go.
40 million to go.
What next?
We're going to take some of the white chocolate shavings that we've made. Spatula, you bring it from underneath, lift it up, and then just coat the bottom. So that's pretty much what we have. This would go now straight onto your plate.
Okay.
let it defrost on the plate because it's quite a delicate mousse.
Yeah.
And then we're going to serve with raspberries and a spoon drag of chantilly cream.
Dimo,
Thanks
thank you
very
so much for that.
Yeah.
We look forward to seeing you tonight.
Yeah.
Thanks a million.
Hey, Garthy Garth.
Hello, yeah.
He's here ready on the go.
Yeah, I'm ready to start to go. Okay, first up, just.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chop the celery for me. So it's just celery, onions finely chopped. That you can just throw straight into there. And then basically what I do is it's equal quantities of wine to water. And then the 2 waters and the next one. And then I don't put salt in that, I just season the flour. So you can go with just a little bit of pepper, and onion and pomalia.
Okay.
And sprinkle of cinnamon.
Yep.
I'm gonna chop up that knob of butter.
What? And just little knobs all over.
Just little knobs. That's just gonna make that sauce rich. 2 bay leaves. You can pop those in also. And then I generally just give that a whisk together. And then the secrets. And then the only little bit of red wine I do actually use is just for a bit of color. Flour, salt, and pepper, as we know. Remove the
Flour the meat.
Just put it on the pans, and then we're gonna brown them all.
So Garth, just a single layer, hey? And then just squeeze them as tight as you can together.
Absolutely. And there's one last little trick. Veal and lemon go very well.
Just over the whole thing.
Just over the whole thing.
Just as you're motoring along today, eh?
Quick, 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 quick.
Look at that. Our desserts are arriving.
Everything's coming together.
Last tray.
Then we got enough, Just.
I think we got enough, but
Just, you know what?
it's going to be a tower in the pizza oven. This prep is done.
Mise en place.
Mise en place is done.
And now we can go and relax for like a little bit.
For a little bit, and then back 5, 6-ish. Thanks, buddy.
Pleasure.
It's the last night of my mission to become a better cook, and it couldn't be in a better place. I'm with Garth. The ossobuco's ready. Everyone's going to start arriving any minute now. And there's a slight hint of sadness left, you know? It's been a real roller coaster ride. Tonight it all comes to an end. End of the road. You know, what do I do from here onwards? But I do know what I'm doing for the next 5 hours. And it's in there. Last night, buddy, no tears, please, eh? I'll try. Please, Will.
I'll try.
If he cries, would it?
Oh, hot spoon, Justin.
The secret reveal. Oh, look at that marrow, and look at that fall off the... Oh, oh.
That's close. Is Paul coming back?
I feel my lips are dripping with deliciousness. Check, they're starting to arrive.
We're all having a salad because obviously that's quite a big meal. It's baby leaves, which has got baby spinach, all that stuff. Carl's going to do the avo, Will's going to do the camembert, we're going to do the tomatoes, I'm going to sauce it with the berry coulis. We're good to go.
Send it out.
Yeah, and then we're going to wait. Thank you. Sage in. Are they ready? Okay, 1 spoon in the middle. Perfect. Easy.
Listen, everyone was happy, and you can always tell by the plates that come in, because you can just check. All that comes in is a knife and a fork and a bone.
Cool.
And they've even sucked the marrow out
I
like
don't
a...
make stuck anymore, man. Like a CA or like a...
I think it's time to go and join everyone. You can leave it in Will and And Pippa's hand, what's it? Kelsey.
31, Kelsey.
31. I thought you well. I only started you off on your journey, man.
I've grown and we've grown
To
together.
think that you and I met, and you, from one small conversation, if you ever need anyone to work for me for free. And look what happened. Come work tomorrow. There you go, man.
That's my man. It's been awesome having you. I'm gonna miss
I
you.
just want to tell you how proud I am of you, buddy.
And I know you like the older, but you've also come a hell of a long way.
Buddy, salute.